Welcome guys to another video. Today's video is about steam turbine generator which was manufactured in 1979. This is a generator and that is a steam turbine, and here we have an exciter. Now let's start with the nameplate of the generator. It was manufactured by Ansaldo, and this is a nameplate of generator. As you can see, it is a synchronous generator manufactured in 1979, and it generates output power 93,750 kVA and output voltage 11,500 volts. It requires excitation voltage of 227 volts. It runs on 3,600 RPM speed. The power factor is 0.8, and the insulation class of the winding is F. Now let me show you the nameplate of the turbine. Just here. This is the turbine, and this is a turbine nameplate manufactured by Ansaldo. As you can see, it was manufactured in 1979. The rated speed is 3000 RPM, 17 states. So this is the turbine. Non-driven side of the turbine. There is opening here, and let me show you how it looks like from inside. Okay, so this is a coupling point that couples the turbine with the generator. This is a coupling point. Okay, and this is a ratcheting motor. Right now it is in off condition. It's not running because there's a maintenance going on the turbine and the generator. So when the turbine will be get on standby mode, then this ratcheting motor it will be started, and it will keep the turbine. It will rotate the turbine in a very low speed to avoid the bending of the shaft. Now it comes towards the generator side. These are the temporary covers provided on the generator side. So this is the stator of the generator. It's a cooling fan, and that is the rotor of a generator, as you can see. The generator is the stator winding, and that is the rotor. Now let's see the other side of this generator. This is the other side of the generator. It's quite similar to the opposite side. Here we have stator winding, rolling fan, and a rotor. And on the bottom, here you can see, let me show you the connection of the stator. You can see here, there, and there. There's the third phase. The three phase output of the stators going out from the generator. So now let me show you the exciter. So here we have a rotor of the exciter. This is complete exciter, and this is the rotor of the exciter. This is the stator of the exciter. The top cover has been removed for the maintenance, and this is called diode wheel. And here you can see these are the diodes, and this is the heat sink for the diodes. So this rotor is connected with the generator rotor through these links. This is the coupling point of the generator and exciter. Now let's see the opposite side of the exciter. This is the non-diamond side of the exciter, and here you can see this is the carbon brush holder, and it is connected to the rotor earth fault relay for detection of the rotor earth fault. Now let me show you generator protection panel. What kind of protections we have in this generator. This is generator protection panel, and as you can see, all protection relays are electromechanical relays. Nowadays these kind of relays are not used. So here we have generator earth fault relay, generator stator earth fault relay, guard relay. Downside we have generator voltage resistant overcurrent protection relays, generator differential relay, generator low forward power interlock relays, and generator low forward power interlock time relays. Then on the bottom we have automatic synchronizing body. So this is a generator protection panel. Now let me show you the another similar generator which is in ratcheting mode. Here we have another similar steam turbine generator, and it is kept on ratcheting mode. Let me show you how it rotating. As you can see, it's rotating in very slow RPM. So ratcheting mode, why it is used? It is used to avoid the bending of the shaft. So this is it, guys. I hope you liked it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe the video. And catch you guys on the next video. Take care.